All right, we're gonna try this again.
At least we're all here on this one.
Yeah. If you guys were on it just a second ago, we don't know what we were having issues with the mic. So
yeah,
let us know once you come in. Let us know if you can hear us,
please,
so we can proceed.
Because
to give you what you need.
You're supposed to be able to anyway. If I go to it's showing audio where it wasn't showing earlier. So good.
Okay, good.
Good. Look, this is me commenting back. Yes.
Hey, how's everybody?
You know what?
I'm going to share this on my other channel too.
Let's just say, where's your foot?
So we can have more people join.
Hey, baby. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubbas.
No, that's not what I'm gonna do.
The other boys are in bed because they have school in the morning. Hey, RJ, Renee, and Meek. Let me see here. RJ said, "Hey, family. I knew Cody would figure it out."
He figured it out. Per usual. Hey. This is exciting. We don't go live from this channel more. As often, but we're going to be going live from this channel more often. What did I do with the bird cloth?
It's right here.
Oh.
Hey, Bubba, you staring at your daddy. Hey, Bubba. Hey, baby. That's my buddy right there.
Okay, y'all. So, we're doing a live transparent couch
Well, nice to see you. Hey, Renee.
A live transparent couch tonight. So, what that's going to look like is we're going to talk with y'all for a little bit, and then we're going to pause, and you guys can still comment, but we're not going to respond to any comments during that particular section.
Yeah.
And we're going to give our transparent couch. And I'm going to explain why we're doing it this way. So,
yeah.
The title for the transparent couch is The Truth of What's Been Going On with Us. And we're going to just lay it all out for y'all.
Yep.
We haven't done a transparent couch in probably 7 months. And so it's been a while.
Since the pregnancy, for sure.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Early on.
And so with that being said, we really want to just let y'all know what's been going on. And one of the things that we have been talking about is working smarter, not harder. And so we realized, was like, we can go live and do a transparent couch. That is content that's going to go on the page. Our subscribers can engage with us, interact with us. And on top of that, all we have to do is in a segment of that live, actually do the transparent couch. All Cody has to do is go in, cut the beginning off, the ending off, and just focus on that particular portion and repost it as a video. So he's not having to edit extra, do a whole lot of extra. It's just something that we can do without creating more work for ourselves.
Right.
Because the vlogs are getting a little bit more, we're getting really in a good groove with the vlogs, and they're requiring a little bit more from us. And so because of that, we want to make sure we be able to still give as much to the vlog and still continue to do the transparent couches. No, sir. What do you need?
No, Bubba, you don't have any clothes on. Back up. You don't have any clothes on,
baby. I'll give you a hug. Hold on. And remember, what were my instructions? I told you not to come in here because we were filming and y'all supposed to be asleep.
Yep, because y'all have school in the morning.
Stay right there. Don't come in the camera. All right, love you. Don't come back in here. You hear me? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, no, sir. Anyway, did they get melatonin? Okay. Anyway, y'all. So we are just gonna spend a little bit of time with y'all, maybe 5 minutes, and we're gonna hop into the transparent couch.
And though, while we won't respond to your comments, feel free to comment. Feel free to maybe throw some questions in there because we always love answering them.
Yeah. So once we're done with filming, which it shouldn't be more than 10 minutes, we will hop back in the comment section and respond to you all and talk to you all. So We both got a little piece of a nap today. So, and when I say a piece, I mean a piece.
Mine turned into a Instagram reel.
It did. I recorded him and turned it into an Instagram reel. It was hilarious.
I was rocking. The funny part was I was rocking him while I was asleep. I didn't see that too.
Yeah, you do that all the time. You rock him while you're sleeping. So,
but let's say hey to Caitlin Montgomery. Hello.
Hey, Caitlin.
Hello. Meditate and heal. Hello. Did the baby just finish eating? Yes.
Yes. That is why he's content. Meek says, I was thinking about that scenario.
About going live and.
Oh, you were? Okay, cool. Yes.
And using that content.
Yep. So,
hands, boy.
What do you guys think about that format? How do you guys? I guess we'll ask y'all at the end because I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's almost like y'all getting behind the scenes footage of how we do our transparent couches. We're going to try to do it without any extra blips. So, yeah.
Well, I was just told that I'm just putting the intro and outro. So if I have blips, it just has them. Right.
Yeah, that's true. So,
okay.
Yeah, I literally just took him off the breast probably about 10 minutes ago. And he's content now. And then I'll eat again probably around 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I'll be going for the sleep for the night. Ain't that right, Tinker Bear? Ain't that right, Tinker Man? Yeah? You see, yeah? Okay, guys. So, baby boy is with us because number one, who else gonna sit with him? And then number two, it's not like he can understand the conversation.
Right.
I mean, babies understand more than we realize, but he's not gonna be able to comprehend some of the deep things we're gonna be discussing. So we're gonna hop into it. We love you guys. Make sure y'all keep talking in the chat because we're going to respond to you all once we're done with this. Do you remember? It's not about where you sit.
Yeah, that's what I say.
No, you said, but who's sitting with you?
I do say. I keep forgetting. Anyway, okay.
So just want to run that. I'm gonna do the intro and.
Well, I usually start it off, right?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Transparent Couch.
I'm Cody, and then I'm Tim.
And on our channel, and on the Transparent Couch, it's not about where you're sitting,
but who's sitting with you.
And then we're gonna be talking about.
Come on, RJ. It's not about where he's sitting. Who's sitting with you.
Yes, RJ.
That's funny. All right, you ready?
Then we'll talk about pretty much talk about where we've been.
Hey, Mom.
Let's try not to go on tangents, though. Hey, Mom. Hey, Good Vibes Only.
I came in as soon as Tam checked somebody. Love y'all. That's funny.
What happened? Well, I'm assuming that Good Vibes Only is a female. I apologize for that. But what happened? What did I check? I
don't know.
Okay. Anyway, if you're just joining us, we're getting ready to actually film the Transparent Couch live with you all. We want you to continue talking in the comments. Once we're done filming, we're going to address all questions, all comments, everything you have. Okay?
You ready?
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all, we have not done this in like 7 months, so we a little rusty. Let's practice it first.
I don't even need to practice. Let's just dive in. Let's not overthink it.
Okay.
Let's not overthink it.
Okay.
You ready?
No tangents, babe.
Okay.
Y'all know Cody be going off. If y'all saw how many times Cody would edit out his tangents.
There was a lot of stuff I said that I just cut out.
Yeah, you do.
You ready?
Think about what we're saying.
I'm letting, because I don't fully know where you want to go with the beginning, so I'm gonna let you lead it, and then I'll jump in
and
here
you'll follow suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yes. Okay. Great.
Let's go sit.
Somebody asked.
The baby was. I think you said if y'all are asking, it's if y'all wonder why he's here. Yeah.
Yeah, because where else he gonna be? Yes.
That's funny.
That's funny. Well, yes, I'm good to know that. I'm glad to know that. Another mother as well. Comment and let us know. Do you have boys, girls? Do you have both? Let us know. All right, so we're going to hop in and do this thing. By the way, these pajamas are comfy.
Yeah.
Super comfy. Okay.
Yeah, they feel soft.
They are. All right.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Transparent Couch. I'm Cody.
And I'm Tam, and here on the Transparent Couch, it's not about where you're sitting,
but who's sitting with you.
Okay, guys, it has literally been about 7 or 8 months since we've done a Transparent Couch, which is a little embarrassing, just a little bit, but not at the same time because we have good reason.
Well, no. We filmed one.
We did
about a month or so before you get, but it never got edited.
We sure did.
It never got edited.
Y'all, we did film a Transparent Couch, and we were talking about something we're going to talk about tonight. A huge blessing.
Yeah.
And what led up to it, and we never posted it. Life was really life, and I was in like the last month of the pregnancy.
It was a month. Yeah, it was a month before you gave birth,
and baby, life was life.
It never got edited.
It never. Yeah, we were literally trying to prepare for a little guy to get here. So, and now he's here. Do y'all remember when we were doing the Transparent Couch talking about if we wanted more kids? Then we did a Transparent Couch talking about the fact that we were pregnant, and now he's here.
And then earlier than that, we did a Transparent Couch about having kids saved our marriage.
Yeah, we did. And now look at this. Hey, bubbies. You say hi? Okay, anyway, guys. So, we want to kind of talk to you, as you guys can see in the title, we're talking about the truth about what's been going on with us.
Yep.
The whole purpose of the Transparent Couch is to be transparent. So, we just kind of want to let you guys in on where we are, and and hopefully you guys can take something from it. We've had some comments in the past about people saying that we might be oversharing or, things like that. And I'll say this before we move into it. We use discretion. We use discernment, and we say what we hear God telling us to talk about. And at the end of the day, for someone else, we may be oversharing. For someone else, we may be sharing the exact thing they needed to hear.
Right.
And that's what that's all about for us, period. And so at the end of the day, if you don't like it, I hate to say it that way, but maybe this ain't the channel for you. So
maybe
I wanted to put that disclaimer out there because we're not going to hold back on what we feel God is telling us to say. Everything is not a secret. Marriages have their ups and downs, and that's that. And even if we're not talking about marriage related stuff, sometimes we're just talking about life.
Right.
And life has its ups and downs. Mm-hmm. And how are other people supposed to heal if they can't hear the testimony of others? Okay. Don't get me to starting right now. Get me to starting right now.
You are victorious or made free, whichever way the scriptures say. By what? It's by two things.
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Is it the something of your testimony?
Mm-hmm. That's the second part.
I don't know what the first one is.
The blood of the Lamb.
The blood of the Lamb, yes.
And the word of your testimony.
Shall overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Everyone overcome. Okay, anyway. We are so random. Anyway, by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony, everyone. Y'all give a round of applause to our baby because look how good he's sitting.
Yeah.
I just a thank a man. You guys pacifier?
Nope.
Say yeah. I saw it because I know at some point he's gonna want it. Oh, it's right here in my face. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. So the last time we spoke to you all, Bert Clough, the last time we spoke to you all, to be honest, I don't know what we were talking about, but I'm sure it had something to do with the roughness of the pregnancy because that was just pretty much our life at the time.
Was it? No.
I think I talked about how God healed me. No, that was on my channel.
Yeah, that was on your
channel. I don't know, y'all. I'm not even going to sit up here and lie like I remember.
These videos run together.
They all run together. So, but we'll start from the birth of the baby.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Well, before the birth of the baby, the huge testimony. So Cody and I had a real conversation because at the end of the day, we understood that, first of all, we're in a huge inflation right now. Okay. And we understood that bringing in another child into this world meant we were going to need more finances. we were already in the place where, yes, Cody had gotten promoted probably a year before this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we were excited about that. Meant more money. We were able to do a little bit more, expand a little bit more, but it still just didn't feel like enough, because as soon as he got the promotion, it was like that's when inflation like really and ballooned, if you will.
Yeah.
And we had to have a hard conversation. And my husband, being who he is, was trying to figure out a way to hustle and figure it out. Like, he was like, do I need to take on more clients with Cody Palm Media? Like, I need to be editing more videos. And I had to keep it real with him. And do you want to share what I said?
Yeah, well, and I want to add just a quick disclaimer to why we even had to have the conversation. So for all of my corporate America people that are out there, y'all know it's difficult to find a space in a company to where you literally get along with everyone you work with, like your team, your management, their management. We're talking all the way up to president. Like, you get along with everyone, and they value you, they appreciate you and the work you do. That's really hard to come by. And the money was decent. Yeah. You know, we were able to pay all our bills. So I didn't want to go to another department or even remotely do that. And that's why we had to have the conversation, because I'm trying to come up with these business ideas. And y'all, I think I watched every single YouTube video on whether it was drop shipping, which I never actually jumped out and tried that because it scared me just a little too much. But I like created coloring books and put them on Amazon. Like, I was about to try so many different things. And Tam, being the honest person she was like, hey, you already deal with ADHD. So your mind is already in a million places at once. And if you keep adding things to your plate, balls are going to drop, and we can't afford stuff to drop right now. And initially I got offended. Now, I didn't show it in a moment, but I was like, you attacking me. Like, you coming at me sideways. Like, what do you mean I can't do X, Y, and Z? Like, you know who I am? Like, no, those are the thoughts that I am. Those are the thoughts that are, show them who you are. No, there's a lot of those thoughts were coming in my head. And after maybe an hour, I would say an hour or so, I sat with it and I was like, well, is she telling, like, is it true? Because sometimes you gotta, sit and ask yourself that. Is it true? Is it something that, like, she's just looking out for you as your partner, not somebody that's an enemy trying to attack you and try to make you not confident in who you are, but somebody who has your best interest at hand is looking out for you. And I came to the conclusion, as hard as it was, she looking out for me. So if you want to make more money, your best bet is to apply for another department, because I'm not getting a second job. Cody Palm Media is a second job by itself, so I don't have time for that. So literally 2 days after we had that conversation, a old coworker of mine that was somewhat like a leader, she was kind of like the lead on the team I was on at the time, sent me a job that opened on her team and said, hey, Cody, I feel like you'd be good for this. And it was something I would not have applied for if I saw it myself based on the description, because I didn't think I necessarily met the qualifications. But long story short, applied, sent resume, interviewed, and got the job. And it was a significant jump.
Yeah. A significant jump. And do you mind if I take it from here?
No, I don't mind.
It was a significant jump. So much so that it scared me. It scared me because I'm like, whoa, we ain't seen that type of money before. So
it scares me every time I clock in. I'm still getting used to it.
Because he's also salary. So it's different. It's different. And
world,
God had already spoke to us. We got a couple of prophecies kind of confirming what we knew. We felt God was getting ready to do something big, but we didn't know what. And we knew it had something to do with our finances because we are givers, we're tithers. We do what we hear God saying do. And we've grown to be better stewards over our finances. I remember my dad specifically told us that, like, y'all have to remember to be good stewards over your finances. And so, man, that happened. And shortly after that, maybe 2-3 months of you being into the job, baby boy was born.
Yeah.
And the crazy part was, it was amazing because Cody was able to get 6 weeks of paternity leave. And it was amazing.
And I thought as a guy, I'd want to leave and get up and go to work. And I did not touch that computer the whole time I was off.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It was wonderful.
It was beautiful.
But in the midst of all that, y'all, and this is where you begin to understand that just because God is expanding you and creating blessings doesn't mean there's still not going to be a test within the testimony. And so our marriage began to be challenged. Now, we reached year 10 about a month before he was born.
Almost exactly.
Almost, because our anniversary is September 21st. He was born October 23rd.
Yep.
And so, man, leading up to literally when we went on out of town for
and I got the job a month before our anniversary.
Oh, wow. So there's that.
Yeah.
Leading up to our anniversary, Cody and I were having so many issues, and they mainly were centered around the C word, communication. And we never thought we struggled with that because we usually talk out things, but it wasn't about talking to each other. See, sometimes people misunderstand what communication is. It has multiple layers to it and multiple parts to it. It's not just having a conversation.
Right.
It's how you communicate. It is your tone when you communicate. It's your body language. It is understanding each other and how they receive information. And so I remember the night that we arrived into town. It was the day before we left to go spend our anniversary. We had gotten into town because my mom was and my parents were keeping the boys. And we had a blow up. It was bad. I had like an anxiety attack. Like, it was a whole situation. And it was based upon communication and expectations of each other. And a lot of times we blame the enemy for dysfunction, which he's the author of confusion. So don't get me wrong. But sometimes it's not the enemy. Sometimes it's your mindset. Sometimes it's triggers that you have. Sometimes you have traumatic experiences that bubble up and come to the surface when you have to communicate with those you love or those you're in relationship with, whether it be a professional relationship or a personal relationship. And what I came to realize was that I was telling myself lies about how my husband felt about me based upon his actions. And he was perceiving things that I was saying and assuming that I was out to get him based upon his past. And based upon situations where he felt like he wasn't good enough or that he had to prove himself. And so we had to break down those barriers. I mean, we even had a couple of counseling sessions with my therapist. We had to break those barriers down. And we're still breaking it down. We're still having moments. We're still having our days. But in the midst of that, we went on a date. I want to say we went on a date when he was I think Kylan was about 3 weeks old. My mom was still in town. And she was getting ready to leave to go back. She ended up coming back because some other stuff happened. Yeah. But she was getting ready to go back after being with us for about a month. And we went on a date. And the waitress was super sweet. We're talking to her. And she was like, oh my gosh, y'all are such a cute couple, blah, blah, blah. And then she asks us how...
Didn't she ask us how long first?
How long we've been together. We told her 10 years. Told her we had just celebrated 10 years. And she was like, whoa, really? I was like, yeah.
Was that, married for 10, together for 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what we told her.
Yeah.
She said, what's the secret? Like, how do you guys stay together? And I looked at her and it just came to me.
And this is so true.
I looked at her and I said, we just stay together. And she was like, wow. I said, I said, we literally stay together. I said, a lot of people don't fight to stay together. Things come up. I said, we make it our mission that no matter what comes up, we're going to fight to stay together.
Yep.
And that's what it is. All right. Yeah. You getting on my nerves right now. I don't even want you next to me right now, but you're my husband. I'm your wife, and we going to make this work.
Yep.
And so with everything that we've had going on, y'all, it's been very, very difficult. And that is part of the reason why we haven't done Transparent Couches. We've been trying to keep up with the vlog. Cody wanted to do Vlogmas this year. So I was like, babe, that might be too much. She's like, no, we'll do it. We do it. And we did it. However,
we still got to post the last one. And it's still have the 10th of January.
We still have the last one to post. I think we're just going to post it as a vlog.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
But it's been a lot. And in the midst of that, y'all, the transition itself to being parents of 2 to now parents of 3, and them being so far apart in age. They're all 3 of them are interested in different things. He's interested in breast milk. Kylan is interested, not Kylan, Lord. Carson is interested in other things, and his brother, he's older. He's definitely not interested in the same thing. They have some common interests, but for the most part, they're on 2 different wavelengths now. And so we're dealing with that on top of, we're in the place where now we're looking like, okay, we need to purchase a home. We are in a bigger apartment. The apartment is humongous. However, we're ready to be homeowners. You know what I'm saying? We need a newer vehicle. Like, we have all these things. And we're like, okay, Lord. Okay. So battling that on top of me, just with mood swings and my hormones kind of getting back regulated. You know, people don't understand that giving birth is like a near-death experience. And I don't think people understand that. It's literally a near-death experience. The amount of pain, just everything that we go through. And your body is out of whack. And the world, this nation, because not every country is like this, expect mothers to just bounce back after 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
Maybe it takes a year, 2 years. Okay. And if you do your research, it takes several years for a woman to get back to their norm, because that's a huge life-changing thing that's happening. And so with that being said, we've been challenged. But the thing I have to say that has helped for us is prayer, humbling ourselves. So I'd like to think that I'm a pretty humble person. But when it comes to this, I've had to humble myself more than I realized, being fully transparent with you guys, because I see it as, oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I won that argument. It's not about who won, who lost. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's, did I get the point across effectively for my husband to understand what I'm feeling? And did he leave the conversation feeling like I validated his feelings? Does he leave the conversation feeling like I still love him and I care about what he feels? Did he leave the conversation feeling built up instead of torn down? These are all the things I have to think about. That's how I win, if you will. And I've had to be humbled in a lot of situations where he's coming at me about how he feels about something. I want to be like, well, that's not how I meant it. And that's not true. The very things that I get onto him about doing to me, I'm doing it. And I'm like, whoa, I have to take a step back and go, wait, Tamara, you're literally like, pipe down, sis, pipe down and listen. So that's kind of been my biggest lesson. I want to know what your biggest lesson has been, but that's kind of been my biggest lesson. It's humility.
Yeah.
Because I thought that I was humble. And overall, I am naturally a humble person. That's just my personality. But when it comes to this, I had to be humbled even the more. And pride took root in some areas that I didn't know that I was dealing with pride, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
Well, 2 things. So the first thing, and I actually said this to a friend of ours, because they were asking about marriage, because they were her and her husband were going through a tough season. And the thing I told her is the thing I realized through this is seasons are seasonal. And I know that sounds simple, but a lot of times when we're going through a hard time, whether it's personal or it's relational or whatever, in our job or whatever, it's easy to get caught up in the thought that this is just what it's going to be. And that's not the case. Like you stay there long enough, seasons are seasonal. And a lot of times you just got to realize that this is a season right now. And the same way a season comes is the same way it goes. And as long as you ride it out the right way, you'll be okay. The second thing is, and this goes back to the job thing. To go back to what happened, the lady that reached out to me to not offer it to me, but to refer me for the job. That was when I was in more entry level type position at the company. That was like my second year in the company. And I just wanted to, I felt the need to tell you all that are watching that your work ethic in the beginning matters, because you don't know how God's going to use those connections later. Because it was God pulling that connection back up. Because this wasn't a person I talked to on a regular. I do have coworkers that we came into the company together and we moved around pretty much together. And I keep in touch with them. It's really the person I'd call my work mom, but we pretty much talk every week. But the lady that reached out to me, we hadn't talked in like 6 months. And she saw the position came open. I was the first person she thought of. So your work ethic and the way you carry yourself, even in the entry level parts of whatever you're doing, matters. Even if you're just now starting your business and you think you're a little like rinky dink company. No, carry yourself like you're a Fortune 500, because you don't know who's watching. You don't know who sees that. Hey, Bubba, because you're watching. Yeah. Hey, Bubba. Sorry, I can't help myself. But that's really.
I was going to ask you, what did you, from everything we've been going through, like, what's the takeaway that you've gotten from just the trials of the stuff we've been dealing with?
Seasons are seasonal.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, seasons are seasonal. Because again, it's easy to. I'll say this. Tam and I in previous seasons, now this is more the good seasons than the bad ones, have made mistakes thinking a season was a permanent place.
My Lord.
And so you can't even do that in the good seasons. You just have to realize that seasons are seasonal. And the same way that I keep getting these people confused. Joseph was a coat of many colors, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know. I get him and Joshua. I guess it's J names. I get them confused. But the same way Joseph had the wisdom to gather in a surplus so they would have it in a famine, is the same way we need to approach these seasons of life we're in. It's like, just because you hit a good season don't mean, okay, I'm making all this money, I'm a splurge, and the Lord, like, I'm gonna need for you to save some of that. Because you probably gonna hit a season, or there is a season coming where you're gonna need that. And I'm giving you this now to prepare you for that. Or I'm not giving you this money now so you can splurge. I'm giving you this money now because somebody else need it, and I'm using you as a conduit to give to them. Mm-hmm. So anyway, those are my main takeaways.
So
wait, Kai, what's your main takeaway? You want to say something? Kai, what's your main takeaway? Say dada.
Really?
He trying to say dada.
Say no, I'm not interested.
Okay, I tried.
If it's not breast milk, I don't care. If it's not my toes or my fingers, I don't care.
I genuinely believe he said milk the other day. Kai, say milk.
And he spit up on you.
Yep, he knows. Kai, say milk.
Anyway, guys, tangents. I tell them about them tangents. Anyway,
I get caught up. Anyway,
yes, you do.
So do you.
So, not like you. I'm not even. No, we're not even gonna do that. No. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. We're excited to get back started with these transparent couches.
Whoop, whoop.
If you like the conversation, make sure you hit that like button. Comment below. Let us know some topics you want us to discuss.
Please.
And we'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.
Bye. All right, live people. Don't go nowhere.
All right, we're here. Y'all stay here. We're here. We're back. All right. So if you joined while we were filming the look, some people jumped off thinking we were done.
It's all good.
If you joined us while we were filming the transparent couch, the reason why we were not responding to anybody was because we were filming that particular portion. So
right.
You guys will see eventually that we're this is going to be our format. But let us know. We want to know y'all's thoughts. We're going to go in and check the comments. So what are y'all thoughts about being able to watch that live? I thought that was pretty cool.
It was cool.
And it put pressure on us not to do any kind of like extra because we know.
And shout out to y'all for catching it live too.
Yeah, shout out. Because we had got up to like 30. Last I looked, we were like 36. 36
yes,
viewers.
very relatable. Thank you, Meditate and Heal.
All right, so let's go back in this chat and see
about where go down. Down.
What?
Where Keisha McCraney. Hey. That came when we started and then Gabby jumped in.
Okay, well she answered our question here though. I asked.
Okay, got you. So you're going all the way up. Okay. Yep, because mom's right there.
Okay. So Kalan says she has 2 girls and 1 boy, and baby boy is doing March. Aww. Yes, I remember you told us that you were pregnant with another boy. Thank you. King Pimp 2090 says, hello, how are you doing? I love the sketches. Thank you so much. Meek says, I have a 14-year-old daughter and 9-year-old son. My son never has pants on either child. Never.
Carson don't wear clothes.
Carson don't wear clothes, but he get that from me, honey. I like to be free. Okay. Good Vibes Only says he's so cute. I have 1 princess. I honestly miss her being that small.
No.
It's such a blessing. Well, at least he waited till after we filmed. You ready to go to sleep, Papa? Oh no. It's such a blessing seeing her grow and thrive. I'm enjoying every moment. And no rush to have any more. Listen, I wish I could say the same, child. Renee Fisher says, tell the truth, shame the devil. Amen. Shame them.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So, hello, Keisha. Hey, Gabby. Yes, God will deem the unqualified as qualified. Amen to that. Yes, he will.
Yes, he will.
Communication, all of those things, Tam. Yes. So much wisdom being poured. Thank y'all. Oh, thank you, Gabby.
Thank you, Gabby.
Tiff says, hello, Tam and Cody, baby Colin Mods. Thank you. Hey, Tiff.
Hey, Tiff.
Renee says, wonderful conversation. Thank you. 17 likes and 34 in the chat. Please show some. Yes, thank you, Tiff.
Smash that like button.
Uh-oh.
Good. Just click. Yeah.
Okay. It's hard not holding the baby.
No, it's
hard.
Talking about tangents. Because we were messing with Kai.
Oh, yeah,
and that's when that comment came
it
in.
is true. Thank you, Meditating Hill says, great video. Tiffany said, okay, she told me to stay on the live.
Yeah, very relatable. Anthony said, hey, y'all.
Hey, Anthony. Gabby said, that was really cool. I'm sure helpful for y'all to push it out too. Yes, that's exactly what we were saying, I think, before you got in here, that we're trying to work smarter and not harder. So we can film, we can go live, give y'all some extra content, talk and laugh with y'all, but also film the transparent couch. And all Cody has to do is shave off the stuff from the beginning and the end of this video, add an intro and outro, and there's our video.
Here you go, Mom. Mom said he ain't calling to me. Here you go.
I wish Mama was here. Y'all, my mama got her own room in our house.
She does.
She really has her own room.
Well, very sincere and transparent episode. Glad to have caught live. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Gather with Me says, so timely, especially talking about the promotion.
As God is preparing me for mines.
Amen.
Amen.
We believe in God for you that you're gonna get it. Meditate says, great points. Thank you. You just read Trina's. Gabby says, those complicated themes in marriage, you all cut it with simple
commitment behavior.
Yep. Gabby says, so proud of you. Thank you, sis.
Because here's the thing, we can come up with complicated reasons of why we still together, but at the end of the day, we both gotta want to be together.
Period. If the other party, and now sometimes you have a situation where the other party may be more tempted to leave, but if there's an inkling in them that fight left, fight for it.
Yeah.
Mom said she really enjoyed it, and then Tiffany says, yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I can hear your southern drawl saying that too.
And that's the thing. And see, now stuff just hitting me. So, because people enter relationships and leave relationships where one person acts like the failure, but one person can't be a failure in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, if the relationship didn't work, it's the relationship that didn't work. It's not one person. Even if there's one person that is like, maybe one person did super wrong or whatever the case may be, because we all have different scenarios. It's still not 100% that person. You know what I mean?
You want to go to sleep?
He's so bad. He's trying his best.
Let me let y'all see his face. We're trying to keep him up a little bit before his next
just a little bit longer. Hey, Bubbas.
You say hi, Daddy. Say hi. Say, I'm so sleepy.
That's a Bubba.
Y'all, if y'all see Cody's baby pictures, and Kylan looks just like his daddy. I think Kylan looked like Cody for real. He needs to be changed, baby. You want to change him real quick? And I'll or you want me to do
it? Not one person. The connection didn't from the multiple reasons.
He's trying.
Look, if your Wi-Fi don't work, sometimes it's never mind. I'm gonna sit there right there. I'm gonna sit there right there.
That point. You ready to get changed?
She said the connection. She said the connection didn't work for multiple reasons. I was like, if your Wi-Fi ain't working, it could be multiple issues with why it ain't working. It could be user error, but that's a whole nother.
Kylan says, hi, everybody. Y'all, I'm so grateful that y'all joined in on this live with us, and that y'all are still here and still committed. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, and I know my husband would agree with this, that you guys have been a blessing during the tough times. You don't understand. Vlogging was an outlet for us. I feel like when we vlog, I have moments where I'm able to just be transparent. Cody has those moments. And you guys flood the comment section with just encouragement and love. And we appreciate that. This channel means a lot to us. It has a safe place in our heart. And while many of you may already know, many of you have come from my other YouTube channel, Laugh and Grow with Tam. On this channel, I feel like I get to be more of myself even the more. Like, I'm myself on that channel, but like I really feel like I just get to relax and to just, like, I don't have to put on a show. I don't have to perform. On that channel, I get to do a little bit of both. I get to be myself, but I also have to still entertain on that channel. I don't feel like I have to entertain on this channel. I feel like I can just be me. And you guys allow us to be us. And while we do get some judgmental comments sometimes, some rude comments sometimes, overall, the love is overwhelming. And we appreciate you guys so much for being so supportive. So, yeah, that's been, it's been a great experience, to say the least. Yeah, Cody was about to preach, Gabby. Thank you, sis. Tiffany says, sis, y'all were spitting fast. Thank you. Gabby says, preachers use anything to preach, and do. Y'all better exhort us conviction. Yes, come
Oh.
on now. That was close, babe.
It was.
Real talk with a side of laughter. Yes.
Look at
So
him.
you say hi, little snooty poony, little snooty poony. He's a snooty poony, woony poony, poom poom poom. He's so sweet.
He
That's a
is.
sweet Bubs. That's your mama, sweeter man. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, sting, sting. Today was my first day back at work, and baby boy did so good. He pretty much slept all day. I ended up staying pretty much all day today without trying, but he did good all day today. Then you Punkaninas. What you laughing at?
That's a baby.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
a baby.
It's my butt.
Good Vibe says,
Snooty Poony with a poom,
yes,
poom,
yes,
poom.
he is.
Oh, hey, Kimmy.
Hey, Kimmy, how are you?
Snooty Poony Poony with a whoop whoop poom.
Oh, we missed you too. I'm always grateful to catch the lives with you and your husband, Tam. I think y'all are good examples for married couples and others going towards marriage. The wisdom bestowed is truly a blessing. Oh, thank you for saying that. That's the type of stuff we need to hear, because sometimes people are like, Lord, is this okay?
Yeah.
Yes, snooty poony woony with the poom poom poom. Yes, thank you doing a boom boom sninkle boom. It's so funny because people be laughing like, Tam, where do you get these nicknames? Baby, they just come up and come out. So I call him Papas. Papas with an S. I call him Papa. I call him Papa Bear. Those are my main nicknames for him.
I call him Kai Pai.
Kai Pai.
That's a Kai Pai.
Which is funny. What is it, Pumpkin?
I'm messing with
Pumpkin.
him. That's a Kai Pai.
What is it? My love, baby love, snickerdoodles. I call him Pumpkin Doodle. What is it, Pumpkin?
Yeah,
I know it's a stinker man.
Y'all, I have an interesting stat that I saw today, and I just want to give a shout out to my other millennial fathers out there, because the stat is, I think it said 2 generations up, the percentage of dads that didn't change one diaper was 56%.
Jeez.
Because the dad just came home, they went to work, came home, and watched TV, ate dinner, went to bed. You know, the mom was. That's just the way society was at the time. It's no shade. That's just the way the society was. But they said in millennial fathers, that stat is 3%.
That don't change.
Right.
Oh, well, that's good.
Right.
Oh, that's
so
good.
Shout out to
because between Cody and Cody changed the most diapers. I don't know why. I think because
I don't know.
I think with this baby, because I took a while to heal up, I was always in the bed and my abdominal muscles were just so tender and so sore. So it was just easier for him to grab the baby and go change him.
Mm-hmm.
And it just became habit. I'm like, baby, you want to change him?
Hey, Bubba.
Oh, something is in my eyeball.
Uh-oh. Get it out. Get it out. Yeah, that's funny.
Kimmy says, doing well.
Thanks. So happy to see y'all. IG still messed up. Oh, no.
Oh, it is? Oh, no. Are you on Facebook? You should add me on Facebook. Hey, take a man.
But you know, Facebook is turning into the senior citizen society. It's us and older.
Yeah, because them young kids ain't nothing there, honey.
I'll never forget. I was in there.
Jesus, I'll never forget.
That's funny.
Okay, sorry.
I was supposed to be teaching the teens. I was helping out with the youth.
Youth?
Yep, with the youth at our church. And sometimes you just gotta double down. So the youth pastor asked him, because we had a Facebook page, like group set up for our teen ministry. Mm-hmm. And he was like, raise your hand if you got Facebook. And nobody raised their hand. All Instagram.
Snapchat.
Yep. Look, Kimmy said no to Facebook.
Oh, you don't have Facebook? Okay.
Look, it was either Instagram or Snapchat. No.
Kimmy, you can always email me.
At
always.
Is it here? It probably is. Embrace at the Mompreneur Plug. The old name of the channel.
I need to change my email to Laugh and Grow.
Well, we had to buy the domain. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where all.
Which I'm pretty sure there isn't another Laugh and Grow with Tam.
No.
I would hope not.
Stanka
What if there was, and now you got to change it to Laugh and Grow with Tamara?
That's too much. It's too much. Too much. But anyway,
that's funny.
We are. First of all, we want to make sure no one has any additional questions. Does anybody have any questions you want to ask us? We got about another 5 minutes.
Or any other topics you might want us to talk about on another Transparent Couch.
Yeah, that's what I need to do, Tiff. Yeah, because I want to change I have a Gmail account that's Tamara Lovett at Gmail, which is my maiden name.
Yeah.
And I want to change it to Tamara Francis at Gmail. And I could just forward. I need to do that.
Yeah, her name on Facebook when I met her was Tamara Gotta Love It.
That was cool then, because everybody had like unique like Facebook names, and my maiden name was Love It, so it was Tam. Or is it Tamara?
It was Tamara.
Gotta
love it. It was funny. That was hilarious.
And you loved it.
I did.
Take a man.
Now, what I laugh is when I was on the phone at my job, because for those that know, I work in healthcare with insurance. So when I was on the phone,
Lord, that was
one of the things we had to do was this wasn't even at my current job.
I knew you was about to fuss.
This is when I was on the phone at Aflac, the duck, right? So there was this lady, because we used to have to verify their email, and y'all, I promise you, customer service stories and call centers be the most hilarious stuff in the world. This lady, I said, ma'am, can you verify your email for me? She said, yeah, check it for me. It's bigbooty93 at ymail.com. I said, ma'am, I'm not verifying that. She said, bigbooty93 at ymail, not Gmail, not Yahoo, not Hotmail, at ymail.com. Communicated needs to your spouse. Yep.
That's the topic you want us to talk about. Okay.
That's good. I will write that down. Because if I don't, we will forget.
Boom.
Let me do that.
Boom, 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 boom.
And here's the thing, y'all.
Boom, boom, boom.
One of the things, bae.
It's a sweet and pop-em.
Hold on, let's see how these
topics. Boom, 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 boom. It's a music baby. Boom. All our kids are music baby.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. I wish y'all could see his face. Boom, 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 boom. He's laughing.
Y'all, so two things, because we have a question, bae. So two things. And I know we can dig into this second one as a topic, or we can answer it.
Mm-hmm. You wrote down both the things Gabby said. Okay.
Yeah. So, she was specifying what she said up here.
You got the check-in part?
No, I didn't. I missed it. But there is a difference between communicating, right? People yeah, Ymail, Gmail, Ymail, Hot. But that was in the phase where everybody was Ymail, Gmail, Hotmail. If you had MediaCom, shout out to MediaCom, it was mchsi.com. It was a mess. How to do
AOL?
Of course.
Some people still have AOL email.
Of course. But
my mama still got Yahoo.
She does.
Yahoo.
I'll just say it this way. There is a difference between communicating and effectively communicating. Meaning I can say one thing, but she don't hear what I said. She heard something different because it went through a filter. Mm-hmm. So I remember during one of the blow-ups, that blow-up that you mentioned, one of the things I said and you got offended with me. But one of the things I said was because you was like, I said it and I meant X, Y, and Z. And I was like, I didn't take it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that is hard for us if we're trying to communicate, especially in an argument setting, in a heated argument instead of a conversation, the burden of the communication is on who's communicating. There is a part that, you know, the other person has to listen. You can't just be off in la la land, but the burden of getting that point across effectively is on the one who's communicating. But anyway, I don't like to change it if it's not necessary. Well, no, Mom, don't worry about that.
What?
Email, baby.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a question.
Now I'll throw it up here. Because I think our position on this has evolved.
Do you believe that couples
should know everything about each other? I see couples debate whether privacy is allowed in relationships. Our position has evolved.
It has, but
on this.
So initially, our thing was we tell each other everything.
Yeah.
And to a certain extent, I think we're still there, right? We still want to tell each other everything. But if there's something, what we have evolved to, if there's something that we might tell each other that could devastate, or no, that's not true, because what's the word? Something that isn't necessary for the building or something that's not necessary for our marriage to flourish, or a truth that's needed in our marriage. For example, you know, if I feel some type of way about something that I'm trying to explain it without.
So if it's something that could be a hard truth, but it could devastate the person in the moment, then it needs to be communicated. But if it's something that is maybe a part of something you just want to vent and it really don't mean nothing, but the fact that you're venting it could be detrimental, no, you keep it. Mm-hmm. My thought was there's a difference between privacy and secrecy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
We not just, you know, in a relationship keeping secrets. Like there's a difference, but there are certain things where if like I'm upset with her because of something and it just might come off sideways, I don't talk to her about that. I vent to my best friend about it. And he usually either gets me together, this is where good community is important. Not just people that's going to take your side for everything, because it just happens to be that my best friend is her best friend. So they're going to always look out for us. But there are some things, especially if I'm upset in the moment, where I might call and get it off, because 9 times out of 10, once I get it off, I'm good. I might not even feel that way no more. I just had to get that emotion or whatever that is out of me so that I can deal with whatever the underlying thing behind it is.
Because secrecy means I'm keeping something from you.
Right.
Privacy means this is something I want to keep to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for example, if I went to work and someone said something that hurt my feelings,
mm-hmm.
well, me not sharing that with my husband is not going to change or affect our marriage. And I may keep that private to myself because I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to push through it and keep it moving. But if he does something that upsets me
mm-hmm.
and it's affecting how I'm dealing with him,
mm-hmm.
but I'm keeping it from him,
mm-hmm.
that's where, you know,
right.
I believe in honesty as a whole.
Because you can only keep it for so long.
Because being honest doesn't mean you have to tell somebody. That just because you're honest doesn't mean that you have to tell somebody everything.
Right.
We're honest with you all. We don't tell you all everything. Does that make sense? So, but I lean towards the notion of everything's on the table.
Yeah.
Like there are no secrets between us. Does that make sense? So I hope that we're still evolving on that.
Yeah. But the reason why I said we've evolved on that is because there have been some things said in the past by both you and me that in retrospect, it's like, I should have kept that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I felt that in the moment, but maybe it didn't come off how I meant for it to come off. He just chilling. I said maybe the baby hanging in there, literally. But maybe it didn't come off how, I wanted it to come off. Maybe it sounded different, or maybe it was something that I just felt in the moment that I wake up tomorrow and I don't feel the same way. So the fact that I made it a big deal last night didn't make any sense, because now we didn't have a whole hour-long argument over something I don't even feel no more.
So we got a question.
Okay.
How is the morning routine with the baby?
Meditate and heal.
We're still figuring it out. Because today was our first official day of getting up, and like we've had to get up and like go to appointments and things like that.
Yeah.
But like today was the first official day that we had to get up and go to work.
Yeah.
With him. And considering we were kind of hustling, trying to get everything, and we woke up later than we planned on it. Yeah. It went pretty smooth today. Yeah. Because we have older children who can help us too. Like Cody Jr. will grab things and do things. And we have a communication system. Like I'll say, babe, can you go? Because here's what I'm going to say. We already had a routine. We just had to figure him into it.
Yeah.
So we already had a morning routine. The boys know what they do. They get up in the morning, they wash their face, brush their teeth, they get dressed. Carson takes his medicine. Dad gets their lunches together if they're not already packed.
Yeah.
All we have to do now is we just add him into the mix.
Yeah, because the key, and we said this during the vlog, people always you've heard, and y'all have heard this too over and over again. Yeah, we're gonna change our routine to fit the baby. And it's like, the baby's already adjusting. So why would I reorganize my life around a baby when they're already adjusting to life here anyway? Just let them adjust to what we have going on.
Yeah.
Now, do we have to, for us, it's more an adjustment at night, because if you wake up at 3 a.m, most nights you grab him. But if you're exhausted, you're like, babe, then I get up, go get a bottle, feed him, whatever the case may be. But he's a sweet baby, and he really only wakes up once now on a good night. So it's a blessing for sure.
Yeah, it is. So
shout out to Gabby with the different transparent couch ideas.
Yes. Azure TV says awesome stream. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Handmade Jewelry and Craft Corner says, hello, it's a blessing to catch you live. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
I checked out your Instagram with your jewelry. Very, very pretty. Aww. So I love it. Meek says that is awesome that you guys didn't change your routine and just incorporated him. I commend you. Thank you.
This wasn't easy.
No, not at all. So y'all hang in there. I mean, we still keeping the numbers up with the live, so that's great.
Whoop, whoop.
But we are going to go ahead and call it a night. We need to get little man ready for bed. He has to get a bath tonight. And we got some banana pudding to eat, so we better do that too.
And a shuttle watch.
What time is it?
We'll be okay.
This is usually our time that we spend together. So we sacrifice that to get on here. Which sometimes we be just getting started right around this time anyway, because we got stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna watch an episode tonight, show. Yeah.
With that being said, guys,
Kai was laughing.
Kai, when you laugh, take a man.
Kai was laughing.
I hate to wake you, but you got to get a bath.
That's a fat-faced boy.
He's slobbing.
And he's slobbing all over you.
Something is in my nose. What the hell?
Look, he's not in the camera no more now. You took him out. Come back, Kai Pai.
He's still in. Come
here. Come to daddy.
Kai, let's say bye-bye to everyone.
Kai, you say bye-bye. Say,
bye. Oh,
look, I got him. Say bye-bye. You say bye-bye.
how many of y'all think he looked like his daddy? If you think so, put a thumbs up. I think he do.
Say bye-bye.
Look just like his daddy.
His face.
Y'all, literally something is flying in my nose.
It's a little gnat.
The heck?
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I saw this. This is so random. So I have moments where I scroll on Instagram Reels because it just gives me everything I need in
Right.
life. And there was this car, I think it was a car detailer. They asked this man to go out and clean this car. And Tam, you would have been disgusted. There was cockroaches all over that man's car on the inside, just crawling around.
In the car?
In the car.
Not your car having an infestation.
And it was the one that fly. The ones
Oh.
that fly. Uh-huh. Tiffany, he's a great mix of both of y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a cake mix? Are you
That's it. They okay. They agree. Yeah.
Buzz?
Say good night, Gigi. You tell Gigi good night.
It's a mixture of, now that's for sure, Kimmy.
Yes, he is.
He's a mixture, that's for sure. Yeah, it was bad.
Baby, I would have just set the whole car on fire.
It was an older car too. That's what I would have done. I would have blew it up.
You know how some people, have you ever seen the videos where like people have snakes in their house and then people come in and be like, just throw the whole house away.
Yep,
Just burn
burn
the
it
whole
down.
house down. Burn it all
You know, there was that
down.
video that went viral where they tried to get that snake out the roof and it was a 20-foot long
I would have
bit. Nope.
Or that one with the one was on the ceiling fan, it was getting hit. It was like it kept
And
getting
then
hit
it
and then
flew?
it flew off. Yeah.
Absolutely
Anyway,
not.
guys, we're gonna go on tangents if we continue to talk. So we love you guys. Thank you all so much for joining in and tuning in with us on this live.
Yes.
If y'all like this format, let us know. Comment and let us know if you're rewatching the replay. Like, I think that was pretty dope for us to be able to film this live. It was like almost like you guys got a behind the scenes kind of take on it.
That
So
was dope.
yeah, so good night. We love you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Bye. Oh, hey, you.
You gonna say bye-bye?
You say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye, take a man. Look at them feet.
He trying.
Babies moves like robots.
He trying. You gonna stand up, Buzz? You say bye-bye?
He said bye, take a man. Okay. All right, y'all.
I got it.